Here comes a new challenger!
Representing Vivariia, Nova joins back for an encore to talk about the group's new start as a duo and about their future plans as an idol. All Eyes on Me, IDOLEYEZ, episode 90, Nova Mariposa, Encore Edition. My name is Eggy Drago. I am the cream of the crop. I am the yolk on top. It was in early 2024 that I decided to go to an idol show in Japan on a whim because my graduated VTuber Oshi really liked idols. Needless to say, I got hooked. I think we like idols. After I met and talked to two English-speaking idols there, Hyria, Haigumi, I realized every single idol has a story, be it why they chase this dream, their ups and downs, and even their future after all this. And that's what I'm here to do, to give idols around the world a spotlight beyond the stage and a place to tell their story. Every idol has a dream and a story to tell. This is IDOLEYEZ. It's gotta load in. It's been a while. Hello. Wow. Howdy, howdy. Yeah.
Hello.
I am the cream of the crop. I am the yolk on top. This is Mighty Eggy Drago, and we are here for IDOLEYEZ episode 90 with our guest for tonight. They are one half of Vivariia. They are a representative of the Midwest idol scene. This is Nova Mariposa.
That was such a wonderful introduction. Thank you so much, Eggy.
But yes, it has been, well, technically, yeah, this is your encore episode. When was the last time you were on? You were on right after USIF, episode 69. So that was back in October.
That was me. That was me.
Back in October. It has been quite a lot of time has passed in between then and now. Let's talk about like what has happened in between that time. So
Oh my god.
yeah,
So much has happened. I know USIF, I think that was August, right?
October, November.
October. Goodness. Okay. So, shoot. Was that before or after RamenCon? I can't remember. But what I do know, so I guess we'll just start from RamenCon since that was the convention that I remember that from. After, okay, thank you, Fraga. I love you. Heart emoji. But after RamenCon, so we had our RamenCon live, our last 6-man live with all 6 of our members. And then we transitioned into a just like a hiatus period. Like a lot of us were thinking about like doing different stuff already. So like I know me, Braga, and then our previous member Melody, we all went to AWA. And then after we went to AWA, me and Fraga, we went to Affection Refraction, which is actually the idol fest that I held with my idol collective, Eclectic Idol Collective, which we actually have an event soon, guys, so you should go to that one too. But we held Affection Refraction, which actually turned out to be pretty successful. We oversold the show, I think by like 10 tickets, and that was insane. We packed that little room up. I don't know, I don't remember exactly how much we wanted to sell, but we sold way more than that. So that was that event, and that was really fun. That was February. It was kind of like a Valentine's-y live. And then after the Valentine's Affection Refraction, we became a duo. We announced the graduations, yada yada. We were really sad. I cried a bit. Fraga cried a bit too. And then after that, we kind of took our own path, and we started our re-debut. It was very tedious, very hard work. We recorded our entire music video in one day. It took me a few days to edit it, and then we got our music video out. We got Pisu out, which is an EP, not a single. I have to keep reminding myself that because Frago will yell at me if I call it a single. So yell at me like lovingly, not like actually like she never gets mad at me, surely. Wink wink. I can wink now. And then I had my re-debut after our re-debut. And I have this model now, and I've actually been keeping this in the chamber for months. I finished it a while ago, but I actually might add some more, and I may have another model coming up soon. So that's a little sneak peek for that. So
Wow.
keep yourself in tunes for that later. But yeah.
All right. Brief recap on that, but might as well get back to, I guess, late February when everything, I guess, like that, the news dropped, with mostly everyone graduating. What kept you and Fraga to keep on going, to push through that?
We're stubborn. We are very stubborn people. Like, we have pushed through so much together. Yeah, there you go. I'm a stubborn snail. Look at you go, Fraga. But yeah, Fraga is very stubborn. I'm very stubborn. And we were like, well, we don't want to give up. We have so much we want to do. Like, this chapter of our life has definitely not ended yet. It has just began. Because I know like before in my last episode, I talked about how I was a cosplay idol, and for like a long time I wanted to do my own thing. And if that dream stemmed from like childhood, I'm not gonna give it, if that makes sense. I gotta make Small Nova happy. I gotta make Small Nova very happy and joyful. So that's like my goal, is to make Small Nova happy. And then I don't know what Fraga does with that information, I guess. I think like Fraga was also a cosplay idol for a long time, and then when I asked her to join Vivariia back in 2023, it just kind of stuck. So
Wow.
I had to look at my pretend watch for a second to make sure that I knew what year I was talking about. 2023. Thank you.
3 years as an active group, and then yeah, this was definitely like a huge news, like definitely something that definitely altered the way that the group was. Now it's just you and Fraga.
Oh yeah.
Was there, now that it's just the two of you, like was there a different concept that you wanted to go for compared to what it was as a group?
So I'm gonna use like Love Live attributes to kind of explain this, because like I feel like they're very universal, and like anybody can kind of understand what I'm trying to say. But when it came to like 6-member Vivariia, we were very like pure slash smile, if that makes sense. Like we were very pure slash like pretty group, if that makes sense. But Fraga and I kind of wanted to steer away from the smile aspect, and we wanted to go more into like pure slash cool. That makes sense. So very like, I don't know, a slightly edgier. I know I wanted to go slightly edgier too, and I feel like with this rebrand, we also changed our personalities quite a bit. And for me, I wanted to be like more cool, but I am still very like Genki, and happy and silly sometimes. But like, yeah, my personality changed quite a bit. So I don't even like know how to explain it, but I wanted to be sillier than I already was. I felt like I was pretty serious, like back when I was like leader Nova, and it was like I have to be very stern and pristine, you know. But I don't know. I just want to be silly. I like being silly. I like wearing pretty dresses. I like the dresses and stuff that Fraga makes, and I like showing her work off. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I still bully my fans, but that's but that's just that's never gonna go away, I don't think.
Speaking of the new costumes, did you have any input on what you wanted to do with the new costumes?
So they were primarily designed by Fraga, and Fraga knows like my preferences when it comes to the type of like sleeves that I like. She basically can read my mind when it comes to putting like stuff on costumes because I'm like, well, I don't like this, but I don't like this, and she's just like, bro, then what do you like? What do you like then? And I'm like, I don't even know. Just put something on the damn dress. But I when she was asking me like, oh, like what kind of skirt do you want? I will always go for a poofy skirt. And a lot of bows and a lot of frills and like I just really like if I could describe the fashion that I like, it's very decora. And so I just kind of like go like, hey, I really really like a lot of stuff on my outfit, and I push like here's poofy stuff and here's outfits that I like that you will definitely want to look at. So, I mean, like, it was mostly Fraga though. I will have to give most of the credit to her. I mean, it wasn't like my specific idea to have like the big bows in the back. That's kind of just like I feel like that's just become a staple nowadays. Because I think every single Vivariia outfit that I have has a big bow in the back. So, vanished to the sewing mines. Bro, listen, she likes sewing things that she likes, and idol outfits just happens to be one of the things she likes. So, I mean, I can't really speak for her much, but that's what she tells me. So, and then I have the honor of cleaning her basement. So, I guess it trades off.
I remember when the re-debut artist photos dropped. I think I was still in the Philippines, but yeah, I was like scrolling through Instagram and I saw them. It caught my eye because like I don't know, the designs like definitely caught my eye as well. Yeah.
God, yeah, those photos. I remember when we were taking them, like I was very like particular on how I wanted to look, so I was like, please retake that. I look weird, and like everyone was like, bro, they look fine, and I'm like, no, but like I wanted to make sure that they were perfect. I love those photos. They are genuinely stunning, and our photographer did an amazing job with those photos. The lighting, the editing, the freaking the floor, and how it reflects on me, like it's so everything on those is just so beautiful, and I love those. Thank you, FX Dandy on Instagram. I think on Instagram. He did an awesome job on those photos, and I will always give credit where credit is due. I literally, it's beautiful. But yeah, so I love those pictures. Yeah, you know, that's about it.
Yeah, like that specific shoot was really cool to see.
Thank you. I'm glad it caught your eye. That's what I want. I was really hoping that would happen.
Yeah. So now as a duo, might as well get into this. There were like multiple people in Vivariia before. Now it's just two of you. You have like any different responsibilities now, compared to as it was before as a group?
I mean, I still have all my same responsibilities. So, I do all of the graphic editing for like group stuff and my stuff. Fraga does her own or commissions people for her VTubing things, which is like I don't know. I feel like VTubing is more of like a solo project versus like a group thing. So which is totally fine. You know, like I don't know, but so I do the photo editing for group stuff and then my stuff. And then Fraga and I both kind of we talk about a lot more things than like just like making decisions and being like, hey guys, just letting you know this is gonna happen in a month, and then everyone's like, ah, you know, like instead of like a group freak out or whatever. A lot more communication goes through with the two of us instead of like it being a 6-person group because it kind of got really difficult. And a lot of people like they would have like work or something like that, like we couldn't like meet up, and having people that like lived so far, like 5+ hours away, it got to like a point where it was just getting really, really difficult for all of us to meet up together. Oh yeah, the way Fraga just worded it in the chat right now, it's easier to text one person than hoping everyone in the group chat sees it when life is life, you know. And it just happens, you know. Life can take its toll, and then you won't see a message, and then everyone's like, well, did you see the message? And I was like, no, I was working for 10 hours, you know. So it's a lot easier being able to just text Fraga instead. But yeah, so our responsibilities are pretty much the same. Fraga still does all the merch production and all of the dress design, and then I do like all the graphic editing, and then etc. I know I do somewhat more. I can't really think of it right now. I'm kind of putting myself under the bus here. But oh yeah, I also do like all like the event managing too. So like if we have like an event coming up or like a convention that we're performing at like an Idol Fest at or whatever, I'll always be like the contact for that. So also since we are a 2-person group now, I'm not technically the leader anymore. I am our creative director. So whenever we have like a project, like we'll discuss about like what we're looking at, like I can't think of the word. What we're thinking about, just like what it'll look like and how we're gonna do it and all this stuff like that. Getting more than yeah. It's a miracle getting anybody together. So yeah. I mean, I haven't seen Fraga since when's the last time I saw Fraga? Asen? Is that true? Asen? I think it was
So,
Asen.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I couldn't. You act like Asen was doing. Do you know what my memory is like? I'm sure you do. But yeah, Asen. And then I couldn't see her on Sunday. Because she got freaking sick, and it made me so sad because I wanted to go say hello. She was sick. It's not an act, guys. Nova's just like this. Yeah, that's actually true. Asen was a blur. I can't lie. I mean, we're gonna talk about Asen in a bit, but like,
In a bit.
it was fun. You know, it was pretty good. I liked Asen this year. That was very nice. But yeah, so that's like, I don't know, our responsibilities kind of put into a.
So at least it's a little easier now because it's just the two of you instead of.
Oh yeah, yes, it is a lot easier. It is a lot easier. I mean, it's not easy for Fraga when I'm late getting ready for stuff in the morning. Oh yeah, it's easier for Fraga in the for sewing, but yeah, I still take a while to get ready, and I don't realize how long it takes me to get ready. And then Fraga's like, "Hey, we gotta go in like 10 minutes," and I'm like, putting my lash on, like, "Hello, what do you mean 10 minutes?" But I've been getting better at it. I've been getting better. Can't really crash me on that, Fraga.
All right. Well, at Asen, you did perform a whole new set list. Might as well talk about the new songs because of the relaunch / re-debut, which was included in the Pisu EP. So 3 songs, 1 group song, and 2 solo songs. So might as well talk about how long did it take for this EP to be in production?
So, thankfully, in the EP, it was only 1 new song. So we focused heavily. Sorry, I'm like grabbing my cat right now. I'm like veering off screen. She keeps climbing on my desk. Nix, go away. Oh, sorry, baby girl. Okay. Oh, help. Oh, there I am. So thankfully on the EP, it was only 1 new song, so we put a lot of our focus into that song and how the harmonies were supposed to go. Practiced it a lot at Fraga's house before we went to our recording studio and all that. So it was pretty tedious work, especially since it was a new song. If you heard the takes of the rap that I had to do before the final recording, it was a little embarrassing. I like we did like a whole recording session one day, and then we had another recording session another day because we were like, oh man, we gotta get this fixed. So I practiced for that entire week, or however long it took for me to come back. I think it was just a week. I took like that entire week practicing that line, and then that was the final sorry.
Final
Oh.
version.
Oh, that was the final version that you guys saw.
I can't read that. Can you?
Wait, hold on. I can read some of it.
I wish I knew Japanese.
I'll figure it out. Is that just my line?
Yeah, I think that's the lyric.
This will make a great clip for Instagram, don't worry. I can read some of it. There's some that I recognize. Like the no. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. But yeah, so I spent my entire week practicing that in my car every single day on my way to work. And then I went back to Fraga's house and we recorded it again. You got the final product. But it took me a very, very long time for me to perfect that. I mean, I do it pretty well now. I mean, I did it well live too, but it was just silly feats to get there. I did it. And then the other two songs on our EP were songs that everybody's already heard. So like Zero Gravity, Pure Love Terrarium, and the instrumentals. So, because a lot of people have been asking like us, hey, where's the instrumental at? And I'm like, okay, you don't gotta be suspicious about it. You can just have it if you want, you know. But so that's out for anybody that wants to do karaoke in their car, yelling out Zero Gravity. So you guys can do that. But yeah. Our solos took significantly less amount of time just because we know how to sing them. So we've been singing them for the past like 2 years. But yeah, that's about it. About it for that. But I mean, like the EP is so fire. And I love our songs and I can't wait to release more, hopefully. I love music. I love singing.
I love original music.
CD release when? I don't know, Mr. Sword. Maybe later. Oh, I would love to release a CD. I remember like back in like 2011 when my brother would like burn CDs with like happy hardcore techno on them and make them for his girlfriend at the time. That was so baller. I remember I was like, is that what love really is? Is techno and CDs.
I mean,
and I love myself some tech.
Back in high school, I used to burn CDs with like Vocaloid and K-pop in it. So, yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's just like the rite of passage, I think. The vinyl disc. Do you know how expensive those are?
That is pricey.
That's like $90 for one. I mean, if you want to pay $100 million for a Vivariia CD, maybe I'll make one. But...
yeah. Going back to, I guess the new song that was released with it, which was Bisou. What exactly is the song about?
Oh man. So actually this is here I'm gonna use Fraga's exact words because she's the one who wrote it. It is my love letter to Seconia, my favorite visual novel. That is me impersonating Fraga, just letting you guys know. So It's a chess motif. Because I think in When They Cry, there's a character named Meow. Froggy, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a character named Meow, and his dad was just like, hey, just letting you know, I gave birth to you because I just wanted to use you as a chess piece in my life, and to like fight my battles or whatever. I was like, dude, what the heck? And then after that, Fraga was like, dang, I really, really like this visual novel. And I'm gonna write a song about it. And so that's just basically about how it is. And also, I think in general, it's like I feel like it's like a, using that motif, it's like a, I'm gonna keep going for my own sake instead of doing it for someone else. My hands are kind of up in the air. I'm kind of like, eh. Fraga, I listen to you. You do know that, right? Like, we are friends, and we talk about these things. But yeah, so that's kind of like what I see it as. But this is more of like a Fraga yap sesh, for her to talk about her love for Sequoia. But yeah, she wrote it for Sequoia and stuff like that, and then the chess motif. Did you know? And Fraga, you can disagree with me on this. I am better at chess than Fraga is, and she doesn't want to admit it. So I'm just gonna say that on stream now.
Why not just
letting
settle
you
it?
guys
Settle
know.
it in a chess match.
Oh no, we before actually, I do want to say this. Before we recorded the music video, I was like, I actually went through like a bit of a chess phase myself, and I used to know like some of the openings, but I haven't used them in a while. So I just kind of I don't know. I know how to look 2 steps ahead when I play chess. So I was just like, Fraga, listen to me. If we are going to have a music video featuring chess, we need to make sure that play the game right. And we're gonna play a game right now. And I think one of the first questions was, wait, does this piece go there? And I was like, oh, I already know this game's gonna be easy. And it was one of the easiest games of chess in my life. Listen, you know how to play chess, okay? Listen. Fraga knows how to play chess. I'm just better than Fraga at chess. This is proof. Dude, I literally did not say that. Didn't somebody call out the... Oh my god! Another thing. When I was saying this stuff, I was just like, hey, dude, like, someone is probably going to be cynical about this. Like, someone will talk about how, like, if we don't do moves that are correct, or if it looks like it's supposed to be my turn and you move your piece, then someone will say something about it. And at ASEN, someone came up to me and was like, hey, in your music video, I just wanted to ask, like, did you guys, like, play a bunch of games throughout? Because, like, I noticed that this game definitely would not have went into this game. And I was like, I just knew someone was going to be a stickler about it. I knew someone was going to say something about it. And I'm glad that it was at ASEN and that it was in real life, because I went up to Fraga and I was just like, someone was said something about the chess games not matching up, and I knew someone would say something about it. So, but yeah. It's about it.
Committing
Chess
chess
rules are
sins.
terrifying. Yeah. Dude, listen, I know how chess people can be, so I made sure, I was like, we need to make sure that this is accurate, you know. But,
So, very interesting stuff from the MV. Anything else happened during the shoot?
It was cold, really cold. I'm glad you guys can't see our goosebumps in the MV when we're outside. It was literally like earlier in the day when I was driving to Fraga's house, it was the most beautiful day out. After we get ready and we go to where we wanted to record, It was the windiest, and it dropped like 20 degrees. I was like, bro, I swear it was 60 degrees when I got here. And then by the time we got to the recording area, it was like 40. It was like, feels like 40. It was ridiculous. I was so mad. But, and then, we recorded us dancing our choreography at least like 4 times. But every single take, something went wrong. Fraga's tiara fell, or in the video right now, her skirt actually goes like completely to the side, but it's actually kind of a look. I actually really like the way it looks. I was like, that's actually like really cute. It's kind of like a high-low situation, you know, like higher on this side, lower on that side. But yeah, so that happened. And then during the scene, I actually had somebody ask me about this at ASEN too. During the scene where Fraga flips the chessboard into the camera, it actually did. I'm pretty sure it did hit the camera. And it also, the pieces also flew everywhere, and we lost a rook.
No.
We lost a rook, and you can see it in the music video if you look close enough. Try to find the lost rook. And it was if you guys can find it and like circle it and put in like, if you guys are in our server or something, like you can look. I tried to make sure it wasn't like visibly noticeable, just because I'm like that, you know, pretty cool. But so we lost a rook, and I think we lost it at the park that we were recording at. Because we looked around Fraga's house everywhere after we threw the chess set, and we couldn't find it anywhere. So it's not. I did find, instead of the rook that we lost outside, I did find a shell on the ground. So I gave that to Fraga.
Symbolism.
New shell. Yeah, exactly. Like, you may have lost a rook, but you gained a shell. So it could be like a pretty cool quote or something. I don't know. Pretty cool though.
So, music video done. Last time did we talk about Zero Gravity? I don't
know if we did.
Actually, I don't think so. So, might as well talk about that now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is Zero Gravity about exactly?
Zero Gravity. Right. So, I will say that this song was written by my wonderful, my dear, my beautiful Melody Starlight. And Melody Starlight had a way. She had a way of digging into people's minds and kind of just like taking out your emotions. Well, I got a burp, sorry. Anyway. She had a way of like understanding you that no one else would, and she didn't realize it, I don't think, because I would call her out on it like positively, not like you know me too well. No, but she would kind of like think about like us and then put it on paper and then write a song about it. Same thing with Pure Love Terrarium, because Pure Love Terrarium is about Fraga's and Kanta's long distance relationship, and it's just worded beautifully. It's just so beautiful. But in Zero Gravity, it is a story of my idol journey. Ever since I was young, I started idling and cost idling at the age of 12. So I've been doing this for a hot minute now. This is actually my 10-year anniversary of idling, guys. Yippee! So that'll be in December, but I digress. I started doing it a very long time ago, and I wanted to do something for myself. And I wanted to show the world that I can do more than just cosplay Honoka Kosaka from Love Live and dance some day of my life. So I took that, I took all of my dreams from when I was a kid and I threw it onto my adult self, and I went, "You're gonna do your own thing now. Yippee!" And so thus Vivariia was born. And I know that with my music taste, I like very fast-paced music. I think my favorite genre right now has to be happy hardcore. I've been kind of delving into like my childhood and all of like my favorite musical artists that I used to listen to with my older brother. He actually stemmed my like for like Japanese music and idols. He showed me baby metal. He was the guy who was like, "Have you ever heard of baby metal?" And I was like, "No." And I was like 10. I was like, "Dude, I didn't know what this stuff is." And I listened to it and my life changed forever. And so yeah, so that, and then so Melody Starlight knew all that stuff about me because Melody Starlight was actually one of my childhood friends from middle school. We met when we were 11 years old. And then just ever since then, she just knows a lot about me and kind of just put everything about me in one song. And it's just like the perfect medley for me. And people seem to like it. People seem to enjoy that song, so that makes me very happy. So keep enjoying Zero Gravity, guys, because I love you guys. I'm doing it. I'm doing a heart with my hands right now. You just can't see it, but trust me, it's there. But yeah, so I feel like that's Zero Gravity. I don't know if there's like anything more like oddly specific about it, but that song is, I love it so much. It makes me so happy. Yeah, it's very heartfelt to me. It's like very deep within my soul kind of thing.
I like the song. At ASEN, at the Idol Showcase, you performed it, and then in the middle, there are two dudes doing Wotoge while you were
Yes, there was! Yes, there was!
And that was so cool.
Yes, there was! And one of those dudes are actually in the chat right now. Everybody
Whoa.
shout out Luciel707. You are a goat for that.
Yeah, the backup Wotoge definitely adds to the performance.
Sorry, I'm getting my kitty off the... Apologies, you wanted to say hello. Yeah, so, it was really funny because, like, both him and I were actually thinking about it at the same exact time. Because him and a few of his buddies, Imago and... Shoot, I forgot the Twitter of the other one. If you want to put it in the chat, Lucio, feel free to do so. So those three actually made like a Wotoge video for Zero Gravity as a thank you for allowing Luciel to perform at Vivariia set last year at Anime Magic. And so like I was not expecting that whatsoever too. Because like I was just like, dude, what? I literally like I opened the video. He was like, "Here's a thank you for letting me perform at Magic," and I was like, "What?" And then I look at it and I literally cried. I was like, "Dude, oh my god, what? No one has ever done something like this before." And so I was like, "All right, thank you so much." And like I didn't really know how to react. I was like, "What?" And as a secret, there was actually Zero Gravity used to have a different master before the one on the EP, and that was like the quote unquote / silly illegal copy.
It's a bootleg.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't a bootleg, but I was like, here's a secret. You can have this, by the way. And he was like, "Wow, thank you." And so Lucy has actually had a illegal copy of Zero Gravity longer than anyone has known of the actual master. So secrets let out, guys. Secrets let out. Imago, Amina, Azur, Skywalker, and Luciel707 did that video, and the team name for that Wotoge team is Stardust Horizon. So, and there's more members. Thank you, Midwest Wotoge community, for being the absolute goats. Love you, Midwest Wotoge community. I love those guys. But yeah, so I was thinking about it. I was just like, hold on. ASEN would be the perfect time for them to do something like that. I've always wanted like Wotagate behind me, like doing like Wotagate to my song, you know? And so like I was thinking about texting about it. I had like the text like typed up, and I was like, all right. I had to like typed up, and I was like, does he actually really want to do this? And then I forgot I ever like actually wrote it down. And then he texts me like 2 days later, like, hey, Nova, just letting you know, do you want us to do the Wotagate for your song at ASEN? And I was like, oh my god, I was literally just about to ask you that. Like, you actually just read my mind. And so, but yeah, so I was just like, yes. And then he was just like, okay, when do we come up on stage? And I was just like, I don't know, just do it, whatever. I don't even know. But yeah, so that was genuinely my favorite part. And then it happened again at the Sunset stage that Rivoli hosted in the garage. Goated live, by the way. It was amazing. And then yeah, it was pretty cool. Audience reacted pretty well to that. It made me very happy. It's stuff like that makes me feel like a silly idol, and that people actually like me. Sometimes I can have like self-doubts or whatever, and I feel like that's with like any performer, like even like if you're like in theater or like celebrities or something, but like moments like that make me feel very secure and appreciated. So thank you again, Lucio and Imago and Azor for making that video. Because it stemmed into something beautiful. So it makes me very appreciative of that.
Yeah.
You smile really quick. Okay, there you go. I smiled.
But yeah, like the Wotagate was cool. You sent me the video for the gorilla one, and that was awesome. Yeah. Speaking of,
It's beautiful.
Kiki from Yumira Picnic brought up a good question, which was when she asked Latte like if she preferred like Gorilla Lives or like actual main stage. I will have that question to you. Do you prefer like a Gorilla Live or like being on an actual stage?
Oh, that's actually a really hard one. I feel like, man, this is kind of like this is a silly question, I think. I think overall, I like being on a really big, pretty stage. My dream stage to perform on is like, I don't know, something like AWA's Starlight stage. Seeing that live last year was insane, and it was beautiful, and just like all the content that came from it, seeing all those idols live and like looking at the really cool LED screen behind everybody, like that stuff was so, I don't know, it felt like I was like in another world. I think, but Gorilla Lives are so passionate. Every Gorilla Live that I've been a part of, with my COS idol group, way back when, ASEN doesn't really accept stages for like cover groups, if that makes sense. They'd usually prefer like people that do their own original content. I remember I submitted panels for my COS idol group for years, but they never got accepted. So we actually started performing in like that little circle area. I don't know if you've ever seen videos of that circle area, but I think Cheery Girls, Michi Project, and Revoli performed there on Friday.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Friday, right? Yeah, it was Friday. They performed in that, but I've been performing in that spot since let me think of I think 2018. Oh yeah, 2018. I had a really like unofficial like random dance there, and then 2019 is when like we had like a 9-person performance doing Happy Party Train. So I've performed in that spot for years. So I did Actually, because of the performances I did, I remember exactly which ones I did in order. So it was 2019, Happy Party Train. 2020 and 2021, it was canceled. 2022, I did Liella. We did 5-member Liella from Love Live. And then 2023, we did Aquarium. And then 2024, we did like the fan lives with like Kaguya, Date Date Amujo. So I used to actually remember conventions on what I performed there when I was in the Love Live group. So that was really fun. But yeah, Guerrilla Lives are so insanely passionate. But as I mentioned before, I really like Decora, so that kind of just translates to everything. I like my style to be very extravagant, if that makes sense. I love colors. I love decorating the stage. And I love how everything just kind of looks on a stage better. But if I wanted like a performance of passion, 100% a Guerrilla Live. In the Guerrilla Live at ASEN, that crowd was insane because everybody came there because they wanted to be there. You know, if that makes sense.
Right.
At like a stage, it's kind of like, oh, what is this? I have never seen something like this before. It's a very good way to introduce somebody into the scene. But I think Guerrilla Lives are for the people that are like, I know what this is gonna be, and I'm excited to be there. You know? So I feel like they're good in both ways, but I'd probably prefer performing on a stage. But I absolutely do not take that away from the fact that I love myself a good Guerrilla Live. So I don't know. I feel like that was a lot more information than you needed, but
IDOLEYEZ is for the
all of that was
apples.
important.
that was actually important. I feel like they're really hard to compare. Like, I guess. I mean, like, I'd say like there's two different sides of the coin, because like with an actual main stage, like it's very formal. With Gorilla, I'd say it's more intimate, maybe. Like, you're definitely not on a stage. It's just on
100%.
Yeah, because I remember when I passed by Moe Age when they did the Gorilla Live, it was just them on the same floor as the crowd, and it's very, very too crowded and up close. But
Yeah.
at the video footage that you sent me, very, definitely I'd say intimate.
It was 100% very intimate. Like, literally, the lighting was from like one of Biddy's parents. And we had a speaker. It was really jank. We had a bunch of extension cords. We had Imago on audio because he's the goat. He's so awesome. And then the show ran from there. Shout out to Biddy's dad for the lights. Let's go. He was so goated for that. Thank you, Biddy's dad.
So
Thank you, Mr. Biddy.
thank you, Mr. Biddy. So with the ASEN performance down, might as well talk about the big thing that is happening next month. The one man. So
What?
whoa.
Whoa.
What made it the right time to actually organize a one-man concert?
Me and Fraga just really wanted one, and we also wanted like a space full of people that know who we are and that want to be there for us. And like we also see how like some people do like the like own collaborative drinks and stuff like that with like boba shops sometimes, and so we were just like, what if we did that? Drinks coming soon, guys, just letting you know. They are non-alcoholic. Make this clear. They're just gonna be silly soda drinks. You guys will love them so much. Cause I'm making them. So and also just like in general, it's like, I don't know. I just really like performing, and they're like, when it comes to the Midwest, our scene is still growing, and it has grown, I think, exponentially within the past year. Because like a lot of people are like, the Midwest might have something, and they actually give us a chance. And thankfully to Idolmaster, a lot of people came to Chicago for ASEN, which was awesome. And I also got to see the Idolmaster concert. I'm not like really a fan of Idolmaster, but anything to see Seiyu on stage, that's all I really care about. Like, they were so pretty, they were so beautiful, and they sung so beautifully. But like, we also wanted a very intimate what is it called, location for our one man. So the venue that we have is very small, and it's very underground, quite literally, because it's in a basement.
Ooh, actual Chica.
So actual Chica, exactly. But it's gonna be really, really intimate, and like, I don't know, I'm super excited. And I also get to sing songs that, like, I think that some of these songs I've sung before, but then there's also a other song that I have never performed before and nobody has ever heard from me. But yeah, I don't know. I just really like, I think we just wanted to bite the bullet and do it.
Yeah.
Because also I like hosting events in general too. That kind of puts it into perspective.
I'd say for me, like, more events outside of the con space is definitely the right call. So
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, a one man's definitely where you have a lot of creative freedom, and it is just the two of you and also your opener. So a lot of
Our
time.
opener, Kamir Lovelace. I love Kamir Lovelace. Kamir Lovelace is a very, very talented performer, and I have such of the honor of knowing them as a person, and listening to them sing. Literally dropped my jaw when I heard them sing last year, at Next Top Idol. It was beautiful. I was like, oh my god, who is this angel? And so, me and Fraga thought that they would be perfect for our opener. So, we contacted them, being like, hey, poke, you want to be our opener, teehee? And they were like, what? You want me to open for your show? And we were like, yes, we do. So, anyway, come to our one man, guys. Check out the poster that's on the screen right now. You guys want to come to the one man? Oh, it's not on there anymore. You guys want to come to the one man? Go to Vivariia.com. You can buy your tickets there. And also, if you don't live by us, we do have a stream available.
For $5 actually. So
For
definitely
$5.
definitely affordable.
For $5.
So
it is very affordable. Very. What do you mean roughly? I'm putting up my eyebrow at you, Eggy. I'm just kidding.
I'm definitely gonna get a stream ticket.
You will come to the one man.
I will, in spirit. Yeah.
Wahoo! I can tell you what the drinks are made out if you can make them at home.
Yes, I will get a recipe. Checky Meshi. Do I have a Checky? No, I have a keychain of. Alright, I'll just ask for a Checky after.
What? I can make you a digital Chucky. I can make you a real one. I mean, take your pick.
We'll talk about that later. But yeah.
Yippee!
Speaking of like the set list, are there any songs that you want to leak out?
So I will actually be performing a song that I've danced before. This song I will not be singing. If people have been to my shows before, they might know what song that is. But I feel like, and then Fraga will be doing something no one's ever heard before either. And then I also have a song that no one's ever, I mean, people have probably heard of it. It's kind of like an ode to my childhood song, but in a silly way. It's made by people, it's made by a music artist that I used to listen to a lot as a kid, and then I finally started rediscovering. I will say, I will give you guys one hint on my secret song. This song is by Disco Warp. You guys know Disco Warp. They made songs such as Less Than 3, Secret Sexy Vampire, if you guys know that one. But it's not either of those songs. It's another one. And also, like, I think this song was actually featured on a DDR game.
Ooh.
So I know that those rhythm game players out there may know what this song is, but I don't know. You guys will have to figure it out. If anybody can guess it, tell me in the comments below. Tell me in the comments below. But I'm super excited. I've been choreographing it myself, actually. I'm debating on if I want to sing it while I do. But you just have to see. And then obviously Zero Gravity. Guys, come on. Everybody start clapping. And then I have a few other songs I've sung these songs before. But I work on myself every single day. So maybe it'll be the best time you've ever heard it. But yeah, so that. And then Braga can leak her stuff. You guys can wait for that. But yeah, so those are my leaks. I don't want to leak all of it because then you guys already know what I'm doing, you know. But I like being silly and secret about my stuff. I might give people like instructions on what to do during some of these songs too, and maybe actually finish my mixes that I want to use. I don't know.
I do have a question. I remember when Melancholia had a lot of songs that he made prior to transitioning, and when I asked like, are you still gonna perform those songs that you created prior to transitioning, and he was like, yeah. So with you guys, now it's just the two of you, and have prior songs as a group. Are you just gonna leave those in the vault, or are you also going to keep them in the set list?
I think we may keep them in the set list. But we just have to it's kind of like I don't want to like wean off of them. Like maybe we'll keep them in our set list for like the future, but like those songs really do hold a lot of memories with the people that we made them with. Because I know especially with Onward when I was talking about it, literally like a lot of us did things to make that song come to life, and it was a project that like a lot of us put our heart into, like me making the melody line, Fraga, Dahlia, and Melody writing the lyrics, and like me spending hours with the producer of that song on call to make sure that it sounded how we wanted it to sound. And so it's just like we can perform that song all we want, but I don't know, specifically to me it won't ever feel the same, if that makes sense.
Right.
As much as I would love to continue performing those songs with Fraga, it might have to be like sporadic if we continue to consistently keep those songs in our set list. But I don't know, me and Fraga really haven't talked about it that much. We've talked about wanting to perform some of the songs like in our set list possibly at the One Man, so you guys may hear some songs that you guys are working on. But I don't know, to me like it kind of feels like I don't know how to explain it. It's like I don't know how to explain this in like idol terms. Here, let me try to explain it into VTuber terms. It's like watching your Oshi that graduted's live streams.
Oh.
Like, the videos are still there. They always will be. The VODs aren't going away. But the memories will always be there. And it just kind of hurts sometimes. But yeah, so Nightlight, also, like, being our first 5-member song, is always also gonna have, like, a really deep emotional connection with. And also, like, I don't know. I've also been, like, debating on if I want to ever perform on a Chrome Wing ever again. Because, like, that was, like, me and Melody's like first song together. Like we debuted it 2023 at our debut concert, a year after we started. So it can be a little emotional at times. I do like the songs. I will never hate them. But it's just kind of, it could be a little, emotional. Sorry guys. I'm like trying like not to cry right now.
Oh,
like
shit. I am
I'm
so
like
sorry.
thinking about it. No, it's okay. I mean, like, it was just a question, I can be very emotional about a lot of things. That's just personality. Good meowing. Hello. Welcome in.
Yeah, I feel like
But yeah.
a brand new start, new songs. So
Yeah. I do want a lot more songs though, but I mean, if Frog and I were millionaires, we probably would have had like 10 new songs by now. but unfortunately, that's just not how the cards roll. All right, I'll start the Vivariia GoFundMe, guys. And have like 1 million new songs by the end of this year. But yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult with the money situation, but we found a producer that is really, really good, which made Pisu, and then we might like contact other people we can commission and stuff like that, just because like Fraga or I cannot make, and we wish it was a skill we had, but it just doesn't click. So it's okay though. It's okay. $1 novillion. Give Fraga all your money. What about me? What about give
leaving you
Vivariia
high and
all your
dry.
money? Like, dang, dude. 10 new songs and a 3-disc set, please. Listen, man. If we can get $1 novillion, maybe. He's biased. Okay, get out of here.
Yeah,
Get out of here, man.
maybe new songs in the future.
Perhaps
Perhaps.
closer than you think.
Ooh, wink. I can't. My model is so broken. Can I wink? No, I can't. I can't. I can close my eyes. Alrighty.
You look so happy right now.
All right. So we briefly touched on the Midwest Idol scene, but might as well just talk about it in full, because it is definitely different compared to what it was in October/November.
Oh my god, yeah.
So,
my God,
yeah. Like, what is it? How is it right now?
So it has been improving like by tenfold. My favorite part about it is that like every time I feel like more people are in, like, I think like the demand was already there, but nobody had like the money or like the like will to actually host things, because sometimes people don't really host events, but they would rather go to them, but like with me and my collective, like our goal is to spread idol cheer across the Midwest, and we're starting off in Chicago since this is where we're all based, but like we want to expand at some point. We're maybe thinking about going to like St. Louis or like maybe to like Indiana or something like that, but we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out one step at a time, and people have shown that they like us and that the idol scene will prevail and it will be so good, and everyone's gonna be like, wow, I want to go to the Midwest, and I'll be like, oh my god, do you want to come to the Midwest? Midwest is my home, and I feel like it always will be. I've been here my whole life, and it makes me happy that people are actually like coming up for events and stuff like that. And like with Affection Refraction, after that happened in February, it gave me so much hope, and it gave me so much happiness that people actually showed up, especially since we oversold our show in a tiny little room with a stage. Like that room wasn't even like made for performances. Like I remember like when I was talking to the lady on the phone about like getting the event space, and she was just like, that's usually like a practice room, and I'm like, okay, what about it? Like if there's a will, there's a way. And we made it work, and we did it, and we did it even with the bad internet connection that was in there. Exactly. Can we use it or not? Like, We will pay. We will literally pay, and we paid our dues, and we sent a thank you email afterwards, saying like, thank you guys for letting us use our venue. Heart emoji. Here's the event and how it went. And then we have another event coming up, which is gonna be this June. It's just called Idol Girlesque, and it's gonna be at it's like a non-alcoholic bottle shop. And they're also gonna have themed drinks, guys. Go get the themed drinks. Get the themed drinks. And then also like wanting to do like, I don't know. We want to do just like more things in general. And I'm just so excited for all the stuff that's coming up, and I want to host an event, you know, like at like a picnic gazebo one day, you know, like outside, and like have it like in the fall or something. But like with all the like the love that we get, and all like the appreciation that we get, and like all the people that want to help us show me that they want stuff here in the Midwest. So it's like a driving factor. And people are like, we want idol event, and we went, oh, okay, idol event you shall receive. And that's just kind of how it's been. And with all the help that we've gotten so far, and all like the different things that we've done already, I'm so excited. I'm just so excited for what this new chapter is going to be. And I can't wait to host more events. Absolutely, I'm so excited. Yeah, I feel like it's growing very steadily, and I feel like it's growing faster and faster each day. I love being. It's less that I want stuff, and less and more I don't want to go.
Yeah, I feel that, because like WSF was built on the fact that a lot of major idol events are in the West Coast, so trying to have more events on the East Coast definitely helped there. So with you guys, this collective, making things work in the Midwest, so people, idol fans, don't have to travel the West Coast or the East Coast. So there's stuff at home.
Exactly. There's we have idols at home. Idols at home. We have idols at home. It's just me, just like standing there, like menacingly in the 0.5 fish lens filter. Help! Help!
What is like two-part question? What is a dream venue that you would want to have like a idol event at, and what is a dream concept that you want to have for an event?
Okay. A dream venue. That's a really good one. I think, dude, I don't have like a specific venue, but like, remember how I was talking about earlier how like AWA, like Starlight Stage, and how like they have like a really really pretty like LED screen. I'm like trying to like use my hands and stuff to show you, but you can't even see it. Like how they have like a really pretty like LED screen and stuff like that. I want an event that I can have like projector behind me, or like a LED screen behind me on a stage where people can have space for a Wodo pit, and so people can sit down if they need to sit down, and like standing room. And I want to have like all those things in one venue, and it would just be so baller. I think I can't even like think of like, there was a stage that we were looking at that kind of had something like that, but it was like $1,000 to rent, and I was like, hey, so we don't have that. We don't have that. And I don't know if everybody could actually show up here. But like, I mean, if we crowdfund, there's a possibility. Or like if we make enough ticket sales or something. Like, hey, can we just pay after with all the ticket sales we get? But I don't know. Every venue works differently, so it's not very like a one size fits all type deal. But I just want like a stage where there's a projector behind me, so it could show like my cool little videos or something back. I don't know. I also really want to do a 2.5D performance as Nova Mariposa. It's been something that I've been working towards, which is why I made myself a 3D model. But I feel like me performing with my VTuber self would be so cool, and I always see like other people do it, and that's also been a dream of mine for a while now. And then, wait, what was the second part of the question?
Dream concept.
Dream concept. I've always like. Shoot. I don't even know. I do like a different concept for each show, just depending on the time of the year and depending on like what I like and stuff like that. I know this year when I'm hosting Noodle Idol Festival, I'm doing a space theme because the theme of the convention is mecha. So I don't know. Maybe like I feel like every Vivariia show is kind of like my dream concept. Like I love insects and bugs, and I am an insect and or slash bug, and I love bugs. I love terrariums, and I love like little what is it called? I love little what's the word? Environments like that. So concept. I don't know. Depends on the time of year, I guess. But I like it when people can be themselves on stage. It makes me so. I don't really have a dream concept at all. Bro, I didn't say it was you. I said I am a bug slash insect. I didn't say Frogasalia Ghost is a bug or an insect. You are freaking snail, dude. Snails is not bugs. Snails is not bugs. I am bugs though. I am bugs. This is true.
With the Midwest scene, there's definitely a lot of talent there. Are there any
Oh.
specific acts that you will want to shout out?
Oh, in the Midwest?
Hmm.
Goodness. Shoot. Hold on. You asked me this question, I forget every idol I know. It's like on like it's on the tip of my tongue now, but now I can't think of it. Well, obviously Vivariia, guys, stand us. Come on. Everybody clap. I think, well, I can shout this one out because they do have a member in the Midwest technically, but Revolee. I love Revolee so much. Revolee is very good and talented. I'm doing a heart with my hands. Pretend that it's here.
I wish I had my motion tracker to send you, because I used to have
No,
one.
literally, I'm like, wow. I love Revolee. They have a member in East Coast and here. So Midwest is best. Cheery Girls. I love myself some Cheery Girls. Cheery Girls is amazing. I actually listen to Heart Hacker all the time, and it's like literally one of my favorite songs ever. I love sorry, I'm trying to think. I love Shuri Ife. She's so pretty. And Rose, okay, I will say this. Shoot, wait, what's the song called? Pink Rose Thorn version. I was trying to say Rose Thorn Pink version, but that's just not how it is. Yeah, that song is so good. It's so yummy, and I remember listening to it for the first time, and I was like, wow, that's a really good song. Reveille needs to release original music, so I will say that. I'm waiting for that, by the way. I like Vivariia. Love those guys. And then I can't really think of anything else right now. Oh wait, Kamir Lovelace. Love Kamir Lovelace. Kamir Lovelace is beautiful, and Vocal Powerhouse. They were so good. Every time I see them, they're just amazing. And what else am I thinking? All the cos idols. There's a lot of those groups. But always support your local cosplay idol, please. Cosplay idols are so important to the community as well. Yeah. Never ever forget them. That's my roots. That's where I grew up. That's my mud, you know. That's where I started. Yeah. And now I sprouted into this thing. There's a lot. There truly are so many idols. And then also, I'm indoctrinating one of my friends into Kaigai Idoldom. So they will be making their debut soon. So keep your eyes out for that. I'm super excited because I've known I've known them for a while now, and we used to do like choir together. We used to be in theater together. So it's like, bro, just be a Kai Guy idol with me. It's not that hard. So she has her character all set up. Now it's just time to debut. So they're gonna be a good Midwest idol. And then, gosh, there's a whole list of them I could probably think of, not on the spot, but genuinely support your local Midwest idol. If you're not in the Midwest, that probably sounds weird, but like support your local Midwest idol. Midwest idols deserve so much love, and with all the love and support, our community will grow. I love Midwest idols.
I try to support.
What do you mean if you have to?
If you have to.
What do you mean if you have to? Come on. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, going back to that, I remember Peachy last episode said that never forget your roots, because she was also a cosplay idol. Like a lot of Kai Guy idols started from that first part of the pipeline, so definitely a crucial part in the scene. Well, I guess in like every single idol scene.
Yeah. I know like a few Kai Guy idols went from like the pipeline from Love Life cosplayer to Kai Guy idol, and I'm just yet another statistic of that. So but like, listen, Love Life is a good show. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. And then other things that I've wanted to cosplay from for a while, just never had the chance to. We had to learn that J-pop side stuff from somewhere. Lol. But cosplay idolhood was very fun for the longest time, but I kind of just went, I'm gonna do my own thing, and then I did my own thing. So it depends, I guess. But I love cosplay idols. Never, ever, ever diss on cosplay idols, because they and they work so very hard. I love them.
Yeah.
No.
They're cool.
Yes, they are, and they're awesome, and they're amazing. If there are any idol cosplayers out there, and you cosplay Honoka Kosaka, send me a silly picture of you cosplaying Honoka Kosaka, because I will like it and say, wow, this is such a cosplay.
I was you years ago.
That was me when I was little, so I'm huge now. I'm big.
But yeah, Midwest scene, cool. Vivariia, one man, cool, and happening in like 2 weeks.
Ah! Stop! It's so scary! It's so scary!
2 weeks.
Hello?
Little bit of a bonus thing, since you did unveil it. Oh yeah, because like last time you had a completely different model. Now you have a new model, 2.0.
2.0.
So, what did you want, I guess like, what did you want to improve on for this model compared to the first one?
So, the first model is actually inspired by a Vivariia costume that has never been made before. Vivariia actually, in secret, has a cyber set that we wanted to make for a while. So like outfit was supposed to like glow and stuff like that. But we just never got around to it. Just because it would have been a very tedious like design process and stuff, because like I wanted the cyber set to be inspired by like techno-ish kind of stuff. My model didn't exactly completely reflect the entire design, just because like I could be very limited in what I could be very limited into like, shoot, what was I gonna say? My brain likes to forget things when I'm saying things. Anyway, scratch that. But like I wanted to be like very techno inspired, just because like I do like techno, and I like happy hardcore and music and stuff like that. And so like, oh wait, that's what I was gonna say. The outfit didn't really reflect everything on there, just because I was limited in the application that I was using. Like I also had like headphones on there. I also had like other things on there. I did have the buns. That's how my hair looked. But I wanted this outfit for 2.0 to be more of like just me and the type of outfit that I want to wear. Specifically, like this outfit that I'm wearing right now doubles as my solo outfit. So if I ever do like any solo projects or anything like that, this is the outfit I would wear. And I also wanted wings because I'm a barfly, and I thought it was time for me to showcase that instead of pretending like I was. To answer your question, Lucille, I don't really know. Not necessarily similar to Pida stuff. I just really like techno stuff like that. I do love myself some Pida though. She's actually my Kamiyoshi, so
Pida's cool.
props to her for being so freaking awesome. But I don't know. I wanted to showcase my personality and outfit. Wait, actually, I can stretch myself to show my whole outfit. Does it work? Oh shoot! You can see my settings. No. There you go. There's the outfit. Can you see me? Oh. Hello. Can you see me? Yeah, you can kind of see me.
I think. Oh.
Oh.
You again split.
But yeah. So.
Yeah.
That's
New
what
outfit's
I
sick.
wanted to do with this one.
Yeah. So when do you usually stream, or what do you usually stream?
So I usually stream in the evenings because I like evening streams. Evening streams are better than morning streams. Who goes to a morning stream?
If it's
There might
like
be people out there actually.
a
Sorry, guys.
JP streamer, probably, but like if it's
Yeah,
not
probably
really.
true. Yeah, that's probably true. I like evening streams. And I usually sometimes I do just talking. I haven't done like a weekly schedule for like the past like week and a half just because I've been focusing on like making sure I'm prepared for this one. And also been practicing a lot for the one man show. But starting tomorrow, I will have a weekly schedule leading up to one man as well. Like it's gonna be like a countdown to one man. I don't know. It's gonna be like just like regular stream. But I like to do like just talking streams. I think those are fun. I know me and Frogga recently just played Duck Life 3 on a stream. So that was fun. I want to do more collab streams with Frogga because it was fun. And then I did a karaoke stream not too long ago. And that was fun. I don't ever I haven't really did like karaoke streams before just because like my I had I was just scared and I didn't really have a space where I could sing out loud, and now I do. I like singing a lot, kind of why I'm here. But I love singing and I really liked streaming the karaoke live, especially the first request that I got. It was from Mr. Sword, asking if I could do tequila, and I sat there and I was waiting for that. I waited all the way. Tequila! It was so fun, and I actually really enjoyed doing it. That I did it twice because I didn't like the audio for the first one that I did. So but yeah, that was pretty fun. It is a classic, you know. You're right, Mr. Sword. It is a
It's
classic.
very easy. So
It was very easy. I remember during the sound check for the show at ASEN on the stage, I sung tequila into the microphone. I don't remember if anybody actually said tequila after I got to the part though. But it's okay. It's okay. I forgive them if they. But I feel like Friday of ASEN was such a blur. It was so scary. I was like, "What? This is." It was terrifying. But I did it. I managed to get through it. It was good. Yeah. So I want to do more gaming streams because I actually have a computer that can play games now. Fantastic, I know. And maybe like get a capture card and like record me playing Splatoon or something, or maybe some Fortnite, League of Legends, the works. I'm really bad at League of Legends right now, but maybe if I play streams, I'll have a League of Legends bro pop in the chat and be like, "Hey, you're really bad." I'd be like, "Yeah, I probably am." I really am not that good at League, but I mean, it's fun. I mean, I play it on the occasion. I play 2 characters at max. Just in case anyone's wondering, I like to play Fiddlesticks in jungle. He's my baby. I love him. He's so cute. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, I think that's like kind of like a good gist. What kind of streams I want.
Yeah. Ando is probably the knowledgeable in League. He went to like the
Really?
I think the league finals or whatever.
What?
He'll no, like actually spectate, not actually in the thing, but
Oh my god, I was gonna say, is he
No.
actually like in the game? Jesus.
yeah, but like he'll definitely judge your main, probably.
Honestly, listen, I would be so honored if Ando came to one of my league streams and was just like, you could do this a lot better, and I'd be like, all right, that's fine. That's like, honestly, like, you can tell me what to do and I'll just do it because I don't really know what I'm doing. I literally just go, I get into the jungle, I kill the guys, and then, I mean, you're not really supposed to do your own thing. You're supposed to help your teammates, but like, I don't know. I feel like strategy just doesn't come to me. Ando can backseat game. It's a lot for him. Yeah. Ando, if you're listening to this VOD or in the stream, please coach me on League of Legends. I'd be so appreciative.
He'll probably watch the VOD because like he's definitely tired from the one man. I think he was running production. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ando,
but yeah, I'd be grateful, man. Listen, man, like, I'm so down. So, the offer's open, man.
Yeah. Moving onward, might as well ask. You do have the one man this year. Are there any other goals you want to achieve? You have like six or 7 months left. So yeah.
How many more months
No,
left?
I think I did that last time.
6, 7. I want to do more shows. I want to perform more, and I want to become a better idol. I kind of want to put like an anonymous, like, what's it called? Like, like those like, shoot, I don't know what the like, I don't know what people use for those, like telonyms. Like the
marshmallows,
like the
like the question thingies.
Yeah, like the anonymous like question thingies.
Yeah.
I want to ask people like what I can do to improve, and I don't care if you guys are mean to me. I'll take it and be like, oh, okay, and then I'll just do it. I've been going on a lot more walks recently. I've been practicing a lot. I feel like my stamina's already gone up a bit. But I just want to be a better idol, and I want people to see the work that I put into my performances. Yes, I want to grow, Mr. Sword. Thank you. I do want to grow. I want to be better, and I want people to see me for what I am, and that is silly. Insect. But I also just want to sing for people more. So I want to try to be in as many events as I can, and host in as many events as I can, and be in as many events as I can. I just really like performing. If that's not obvious. Yeah, I really do. I want to show the people that Midwest is best. Pretend I'm doing like a strong like arm here. Yeah. I'll edit that in later. Midwest is best. Yes.
Can't wait for more Midwest events. Can't wait for more
Cannot
Vivariia
wait.
performances. Are there any more Vivariia performances that you want to announce that are confirmed or not confirmed?
We'll be at RamenCon this year, guys. So go to RamenCon. That's our debut convention. We got our one man. You guys want to go to that? I know you. That's about it for now, I think. At least for performance-wise.
Yeah.
We'll get more, though. We'll get more in the chamber. Isn't that right, Fraga Saliegos?
Yeah, Fraga. Do
Yes.
more events. Do more events. Do more
Do
events.
more events.
Do more events.
More events. Do more events.
One last question, because I am curious, because I asked the same question to Tea Time, to Ymir Picnic, and now I'm gonna ask it to you, since now Vivariia is a duo now. Are you looking to add more members to the group, or will it just be you and Fraga?
I don't know. I think as of right now, we don't plan on adding anybody else, but like, I don't know what the future for us. Maybe we'll be like, man, we should have a group again or something like that. But I don't know. As of right now, I don't think so. But that's also what we said when it was a trio. We were just like, yeah, let's just have us three, and then we were like, wait a minute, let's add some more people, you know. So I don't know, but I think as of right now, especially because of our logo, it kind of like just represents us, how us two are. But yeah, for now, no. So I don't know if that's gonna just forever. I would love to have like more people on our team though, like not as like idols, but like our staff members and stuff like that, because like that really helps us go around. People don't really realize that people like behind the scenes are doing a lot to help people out, especially like in theater performances and stuff. Like the crowd should honestly be really loud for the people that come up when it's like what is it called, like the backstage crew. Like they're just like, yes, backstage crew, woohoo, clap, wow 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 wow. Yeah, you know, I don't know. It'll depend.
Yeah. Like, I think my own Oshi group, they turned from like a six member group into now just currently a duo, and now they have like one staff member that's handling most of the stuff alongside like one of the members, admin. So definitely helps to have actual staff.
I thought you were gonna say they went from a 6-member group to a 7-member group.
Oh no!
And I got really upset. I was just like, they turned into a duo. What? Dude, I mean, listen, bro. Potato, potato. The same thing.
Same
6'2",
thing.
6'7".
Was he a Mane-sama? Maybe.
I am not qualified, he says.
But
I don't know, Lucio. Bud. I'm just kidding.
I think I'm gonna call it for this interview, but we have one more segment called the worst pep talk ever, which you already received in the previous episode, but we might as well do it again. I don't have to show my phone to the webcam, but I'll do it anyways because it's a forced habit. 1 minute. Nova, you're cool. You're awesome, and I can't wait for whatever comes next for Vivariia. I know that going from a 6-person group down to, or like a multiple person group down to just 2 people is very, very difficult. But I know you and Frog will make it work, and I can't wait for the one man. I will definitely get a stream ticket, and I will probably get a checky somehow. Probably ask later. But yeah, honestly, more stuff needs to be happening in the Midwest scene, and I can't wait for whatever of future events will be happening there. And I know for a fact that you will probably have a hand in making that happen. So yeah, I can't wait for more stuff. I can't wait for more songs. I can't wait for more songs that you'll perform at the one man. And yeah, Nova, you're cool, and I like your model, and I'll probably tune into your streams whenever I have the time. That's it.
Oh, thank you, Eggy. That was the best 1-minute pep talk I've ever gotten.
No, I mean, you got like 2 of them, and both of them are butt cheeks. So I don't know.
Says who? Come
Says
on.
the person making the pep talks. Yeah, thank you, Nova, for being on the show. If you
Absolutely.
haven't followed Nova yet, follow on Instagram, and also I think through the Instagram link you can follow Vivariia. Do I have Vivariia on the commands? Probably don't. I don't. My bad. But you can follow Nova, and then follow Vivariia, and then follow Fraga. If you haven't followed Fraga like 3 months ago, from when Ando interviewed Fraga. But yeah. Thank you, Fraga, for the Vivariia link. Follow
Thank you,
Fraga.
Fraga.
Follow
Thank
Nova.
you.
Follow Vivariia. And honestly.
And Midwest Idols.
And Midwest Idols. Buy a ticket to the one man, or if you're actually in the Midwest or in Illinois, go to the actual event, please.
Yes.
Please.
Please go, please.
But yes, that has been it for this episode of Idolize. We'll be back. We'll be back next week, probably on Wednesday or Sunday, depending on how things go. So yes, thank you, Nova, for being on the show for an encore. It was great talking to you. We'll be going.
It was so good talking to you too, Eggy. Thank you.
We'll be going to the ending screen. Take care, brush hair, be kind, rewind. This is Eggy Drago signing off for Idolize episode 90 with Nova Mariposa. Ba 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 ba.